Yeah, hey everybody. This is Carlton,
And Zach.
and this is C&Z Cinema.
And we have a very special episode for you guys today. It's going to hit near and dear for the two of us.
It's so special that actually I had to buy a hat for it.
Oh boy. Oh, you got that.
Yeah, y'all.
We are going to be talking about Man of Steel 2, aka Superman versus Batman.
Oh my gosh.
That is
my face is melting, man. That was too
It's
good.
it for us, man. We have been looking forward to this movie for like a decade.
I know, man.
Oh.
Like, this is the movie of our lives. man.
Yeah,
Like,
without a doubt.
I am definitely excited for this. Gonna take this off for now, but well, first off, some big news in Man of Steel 2. They've just finished this past weekend filming they've just had day one of filming of Batman vs Superman.
It's happening. It's actually happening.
And to explain the scene, we're gonna put a link down in the description for you all so you all can see it. They just finished filming first part where, if you guys may have heard, Gotham City versus Metropolis in a college football match. And the idea is
Gotham Rogues versus whatever Metropolis's team is.
yeah, so they basically came to a university and they gave out jerseys to everybody in the stands, and they also had they filmed a few scenes of the football scene, and
Then Bane came out and destroyed the stadium and held everybody hostage.
that'd be crazy, but no, that didn't happen. So this is actually supposed to be the opening scene for Man of Steel 2, Batman vs Superman, whatever the heck they're gonna call it. So just
I still think they should call it World's Finest. I mean, come on, that is the title.
yeah,
World's Finest. What else? I mean, it doesn't even have to be a Man of Steel sequel. This should be World's Finest. That's what they should call it. I don't.
yeah, but
That's their
for
one
the
mistake
most
in
part,
this.
like, it definitely looks good. So we'll have a link down in the description for you all to check it out, watch the filming, everything else. And also, what do you guys think of freaking Ben Affleck?
That just came out of nowhere for me. I didn't even know that they were talking to him about possibly doing that. That
You know,
just like
I
came
feel
right
like-
out of. I know we're like a month late on talking about this,
I know.
but it was just that really just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, y'all. But
I think he could do it though.
hashtag Ben Affleck. Like, this is
But I think he could do it though. I feel like too many people are like condemning him for Daredevil, which was an awful movie. But regardless, that wasn't his fault. And his last couple movies, The Town,
Argo.
yeah, and his new movie coming out, what was it, Runner? He and JT are in that. He's becoming more and more of a badass in his movies, and I think he could pull off a
I
Batman.
think, and definitely, like, if you guys have seen The Town, I definitely think he can pull off that dark, kind of gritty thing.
Without a doubt.
There have actually, we're going to show you probably up here, like, there have been some pictures of a possible Batman suit.
Which is mainly fan art with
But there actually
the Ben
had-
Affleck design in mind.
Yeah, there definitely has also been a Ben Affleck suit that came out. Claims it's from WB, but personally, what would you want the Batman suit to look like in this film? I personally would like, if you guys agree with me, I'd like some armor, maybe like possibly Arkham Origins, Arkham City, possible Batman. I mean, it would be great, honestly.
I agree with you there. I think they should go for a cross between the Nolanistic style bat suit and perhaps the New 52 suit. Like, it's armored up, but it also seems sort of like conservative yet futuristic. Like it has that sort of melding feel between fantasy and reality. And I can't wait to see what new gadgets they come up with.
I would finally like to see a gray and black suit, not just all black. I would personally like that.
Well, I could see the potential for that because, yeah, in the New 52, it's a gray and black suit. But we also have to keep in mind, they're trying to keep the new kind of DC superhero movies, they're trying to keep them down to earth. Even Superman seemed a bit more down to earth.
Yeah, I agree on that. We'll also be posting a Man of Steel review for you guys. Keep in mind, Man of Steel comes out on Blu-ray and DVD and digital download on November 12th.
So you know that's happening.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about potential storyline / villain. We know for a fact I mean, we don't know for a fact because they haven't totally like confirmed with an actor or everything. But come on, who else are they going to get for the bad guy besides Lex Luthor?
I think it's possible. I mean, if you guys see the Easter eggs in the film, if you guys haven't seen it, but there have been some Easter eggs of Lex Luthor.
In Man of Steel, yeah.
There's Wayne Enterprise. That's possibly why Batman's in the mix.
Oh yeah. The thing about it is, I mean, who else? Superman and Batman. Lex Luthor is basically everyone's villain. Anyone who crosses Lex Luthor's path, they end up fighting him. But in the Batman Superman comics, who do they go up against the most? Lex Luthor.
Yeah. So, well, for the most part, we have that going on. We don't know the possibility of Supergirl being in the mix. We don't know that. But
Maybe a reference, an Easter egg. It's too early to put Supergirl.
If you guys actually haven't seen it, but if you guys have seen it, definitely let us know in the comments. There actually has been a Man of Steel prequel comic that actually featured a lot of Supergirl and definitely showed that off. That's probably my opinion of why we saw the Supergirl Easter egg with the other pod and other stuff. So that's
I actually didn't catch that when I first watched it. I knew that there was something weird about the empty pod, but I was like, the Supergirl didn't come to mind, which I feel like an idiot that it didn't. Now, getting back to the Man of Steel 2 potential plot, they're not calling it Batman versus Superman for nothing. So we're likely going to see a lot of the Dark Knight Returns
definitely
type things.
Kryptonite. I hope that we see that
in some sense. Yeah, they didn't introduce Kryptonite in the Man of Steel movie, but we're likely going to see at least some variation of it in Man of Steel 2, Superman, Batman. But yeah, with it being a versus movie, we're definitely going to see some elements from The Dark Knight Returns, which, if you guys don't know, it's a storyline written by
Frank Miller.
Frank Miller, my God. Back in the 80s.
Frank the Man, yeah.
Which depicted Batman being old, like in his mid to late 60s, still fighting crime, and eventually he does end up fighting Superman in the comic and
definitely
kicking his ass. You Superman.
Definitely keep in mind, if you guys haven't read the comic, which I think you should, you guys should definitely check out the animated film of it by WB.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
It was pretty good. There's 2 parts of it, so you get the full gist of the story.
Yeah.
Watch it, you will be entertained.
Getting back on topic, so we're definitely going to see some elements of that. We're going to see Ben Affleck is going to be portraying an older Batman. We know that for a fact.
More
older,
seasoned,
wiser, grizzled, that sort of thing. Which I think would be cool. If we ever see a shot of the Batcave, it would be so awesome to just see in the background a little glass case with a Robin suit inside, just a little Jason Todd reference. I mean, that'd be so cool. And then for the next Batman standalone, freaking
Nightwing.
It could be Nightwing. We could get Carrie Kelly in it. We'll have a separate episode talking about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about
this is too much to talk about in the first thing. But yeah, villain I think is Lex Luthor. Maybe for a sub villain, since they're basically playing this off as a Man of Steel 2. They're probably going to have mainly Superman villains, in which case Lex Luthor is going to have some muscle, which makes me think either Metallo or Bizarro Superman.
We'll definitely talk about some more of this stuff. We'll be talking about more stuff in the future about this.
As more information develops, we will be sharing our thoughts and theories.
Please subscribe below.
Share
the word about us. Definitely keep viewing us. And we're off. Sayonara.
Goodbye. Watch our videos.